see where we're at. Straight up. Oh, two hands. Terrible toss. Terrible. Two hands. You got to work on that. And this is only his second three-person game.
Whistle was in his mouth too, I think.
Yes.
All it takes is a stray hand to come and hit it.
Right. Don't ball watch. Try to watch off the ball. Kaleb, watch off the ball. All right. Come join us, Chris. Don't bail out. All right. No problem. Okay, we're going to use one-handed signals. So, Chris, we're going to work on that. Full court pressure. Don't bail, Paul. Go. There you go. Good. Watch it. Watch off ball. Watch off. Oh, you can't hear me. You'll hear it. Make sure you're watching off ball. Watch your area. Good, Kaleb. Good. 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 No calls. That's good. Okay. Make sure you put your hand up first. Kaleb, make sure you put your hand up and point out of bounds. Watch off ball. Everybody watching. Okay, he's out. Good, good. All right, hands. Nothing wrong with that. We would call that in a regular game. Oops. 14. Okay. All right, good. Okay, that was good. Yeah, a little tough. Not saying the foul was wrong, Kaleb, but you have to be closed down with the ball in the lane. You're a little bit too far out. See where everybody stands. First shot, okay. Let's see. All right, Chris, you're okay. Paul, you're fine. Kaleb, you might be a little bit too close. As the trail, move back a little bit. You want to be out kind of at the 28-foot line. I think you're okay. So if you watch, all three of you are standing. Okay, now Kaleb rotated. So Paul picked it up. Chris, you have to pick up the rotation. I like the sliding. That was something you did. Good hustle on both ends. All right. Okay. We'll make sure we mechanically do that, Paul. So make sure you put your fist up first on a foul. Now you point it to the floor, so we don't do that. And remember, we don't say on the floor, we say before the shot. Good hustle, good job, Paul, nice, good. Up, flexion. All right, hands on and hands off. Up, good job. All right. Hustle down, good cover, good job. Up, we had possible. We definitely had one there. Could have had one out front on, what number is this guy? 50? 10? What number is he? 10? You might have been able to have a foul up front. Go ahead. That's okay. Go ahead. Okay, so watch where you're standing, Kaleb. Can you see the bottom 2 spots where you're standing on the sideline? The answer to that is no. I'll answer it for you. So you have to move up a little bit. Good hustle, Chris. Good job. All right. Okay. Actually, Kaleb, good job. Don't bail too quickly. Kind of freeze your position after a basket to make sure there is no press in the backcourt. You started to go and then you stopped, and that's okay. Oh, he pushed up, all right. From where I was at, it was tough to see, obviously. You had a push, all right, I like it. And that's the correct switch. Kaleb, you have pressure in the backcourt. So you need to get back. You're starting to walk, okay? Get back. Should be about half court on that play. No threes? You did have a 3, okay. Physical, really? No foul on that? Okay. Look like you got it whacked on that a little bit. A little arm, okay. Ugly isn't a foul anyway, so. All right. No. Chris. No, not from the lead. That's all the trails. So did you have him pushing on the backside on that in order to get a little spacing? Okay, good. Nothing wrong with that. So when you're on your free throws, what? No. On free throws, you should be here. This line right here is about halfway between the middle of the floor and the sideline, and then the top of the key. So this is where you need to be on both sides, okay? And make sure you're counting. And pressure in the backcourt. After a made basket on one side, if you're the C, hold your position and wait just to see. Correct. And if they are pressing, you stay. You just walk the floor.
Even like one-on-one pressure type of deal? Just
Not really. No, if there's one-on-one or 3 guys, there was a second defender back there. So you referee the defense, stay back just to watch, and then release back this way. So, okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good move. You'll watch it on video and apply the rule to see if he traveled. I don't think he did from where I was. All right, we're live. We're on. So see how far off the floor he is? That's where you guys are. So you need to be a step on, and he's a little bit too far off. So work on the floor, Kaleb. When the ball's between the trail and the lead, opposite on the opposite side of where you are, from where you are, you need to be on the floor. At least a step or two the most. Come on down, Paul. There you go. All right, good. That's fine. Oh. So Kaleb, when you're down on that end, it's a common theme. It's been a common theme for most of the weekend that center officials, when the ball's between the trail and the lead on this side, and the ball's over there, and you really don't have anything, you should be on the floor. Not wait, because let's say this is the sideline, you're standing off on the floor. You're standing off the floor. Get on the floor at least
Especially
a step or two.
Especially on the other side.
When the ball's on the other side, because you need to be engaged. Otherwise, it just looks like there's two officials.
Okay.
You're way off the floor.
Sounds good.
Okay? So, yeah, these timeouts should only be about 35 or 40 seconds. Yeah, don't. I know they're considered fulls, but. Yuck. Oh. Who? Chris? Yeah, Chris. Okay, now look at the clock. All right, guys, so the clock hasn't started. Okay. Okay. So you guys, did you notice? Okay, so the clock didn't start. Did you notice that?
No.
Okay, and that has to be, you have to notice that.
Okay.
So that's something we talked about, so it's going to run a little bit. And that's fine, but you have to notice that. Yeah. Go all the way through. There you go. Okay. Lots of hands. Call fouls if they're getting in there and hacking. Call them. All right. Good counting. Oh, we're going to have a dunk here. All right. Got a foul. Come on in. Don't. All right, Chris, so you still have to referee. We got players on the floor. Don't wander. You're whatever. Don't wander. You got to get to your seat position because you're going to have free throws. Okay, so I'll work with you on where you're standing. Again, divide the floor in half lengthwise. Okay, now you're moving in a little bit. Divide the floor lengthwise. Cut it in half, and then come up by the top of the key. And that's your ideal spot. You're a little bit too far back. Counting, and your hand needs to go up, Chris. So, all right, so your free throw mechanics, you have to work on that. I didn't see a wrist flick. I didn't see your hand go up to chop time in. You got to work on that. On the floor again. Your feet are touching the sideline. Ball's over. An and one. Okay. What a good table mechanics, Paul. That's great. Guys, get in the habit of dropping your whistles on all dead balls so you can communicate. Kaleb, I think you had your whistle in your mouth through the entire switch, and then until the time you gave the ball to the free throw shooter. Get in the habit of dropping your whistle. Oh, I saw Kaleb do a made three. Did you do that too? I didn't see if you mirrored that, Chris. Again, see, you're off the floor. Work on the floor. The ball's between the trail and the lead. Work on the floor as the center. Good. Good. All right.
Nice there.
Oh. All right, Chris, you're going to put your hand up? No, you got to put your hand up, Chris, as the trail. So that's another point. All right. I don't think you're at your base, Kaleb. I think you need to be a few steps down. Looks like you're top of the key or even higher. Your base is free throw line extended as the center. So remember that. Good hustle, Paul. Good job. That's it, Paul. Way to look off ball. Everybody's looking off ball. Good job. Yeah, Brookfield East MO is threes. Okay, that's good. That's a really good get. You got two forearms on a dribbler that's heading to the rack, so excellent. Got to get that. There you go. Work on the floor, Paul. Okay, so you're off the floor now. Now you're the center table side. I'd be working on the floor that side, despite the fact that still, oh, that could have been a foul too. Kind of stuck his hand out. Because I got a better look than you guys did. Okay. Position and a rotation. So Chris, you're wall watching. You missed the rotation. You're ball watching, Chris. All right. Good. No threes. No, he was inside. Okay. Good job, Paul, as the lead. We're watching off ball. That's great. A lot of action down here underneath the basket, which is good. Oh, back door. Foul. Yes, no, maybe. Again, you might have to pinch. I think, Kaleb, you might have been a little bit too far outside the lane line. You may want to, again, pinch, come down. So come close down and then pinch and be inside the paint. Just a tiny bit. Don't wander, Chris. You look like you're kind of wandering a little bit. Good to see you.
Long time no see.
Yeah, how you been?
Got some sun this summer.
Yeah, Arizona will do that. So.
You evaluating here?
Good luck. Okay, you went in and caught that. You're taking it out of bounds on the right side. You're coming down to be new lead. we got to work on your. Okay. There's something, Kaleb, about the way you run. Your hand, you're not running like athletically. There's something about your arms flopping instead of coming up and running like you're running with your arms pumping away. There's something about your arms. Uh-oh. Got an odd running. It's just a little. Okay, so Kaleb's kind of drop your whistle. Okay. All right, Chris. Okay, yeah, make sure you get the foul. Make sure you get the fouler before you get to the table. It's better to look for it where you call the foul than to get all the way to the table and then turn around and have to look. If you forgot it, well, you got to work on that. And you're way too close to the table when you're reporting your fouls. No, go back. Okay, all right. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. You came over and you everything started to come upon you at one point, and you went back. That was good. You might have to read that a little bit differently. No, they have 6 fouls. Wait a second. They have 6 fouls. Hands up. All right. Kaleb, you too. So remember in the front court, if the lead's got a throw-in on the end line, you also have to chop time in. We have to talk about that. Your ball. Good. Good switch. Okay, Kaleb. Okay, so now, all right. So while there were only 3 people back here, it's a good idea because he's going to get help. It's a good idea to stay back, Kaleb, into the backcourt and help him out. Okay, so watch yourself. You're counting, Chris, but you have to chop time in. I know we're going to have another free throw. I think it was a bonus. Is it a bonus? It was bonus, so you didn't know if it wasn't 2 free throws. I don't think so. Is it a bonus? I don't remember. Okay. Whoops. I caught you. I saw you put your right hand up, and then you switched and put your outside left hand up, Chris. I saw that. Oh. All right. Travel. Looks like he pivoted. Double pivot. Good catch. Good catch. Go back. There you go. Nice. That's the way you do it. You guys point up at the clock. At all your games, you guys point up? Why do you do that? And when do you do it?
There's a minute left.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Why? There's no reason to do that. Do you know?
Should be aware of the clock anyway.
Do you know why? Right. Do you know why you do it? Do you know why others do it?
It's a college thing.
And why? Why do they
Shot
use it?
clock with 10 seconds left. We see it and translate.
Underneath a minute, the clock stops.
Yeah.
So they do this in order as a quiet reminder that, guess what, now we're under a minute and the clock stops. Well, their timing device doesn't matter. They're not clicking their timing device to shut it off. That's predicated on when the whistle blows.
Guess that's where I picked that up on, but yeah.
And everybody's like, well, I never do it. I don't do it. Because our clock doesn't stop under a minute. So why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Clock awareness. Really? You haven't been aware of the clock the whole game? Now under a minute, you're going to be aware of it? That's why you saw I'm watching the clock. We watch the clock all the time. And I was on court. I was on court with the students, and the gym teacher had to be there because I wasn't an accredited teacher, so she had to be in the room. Yeah, it was very helpful, and you're dealing with kids that never blown a whistle before, so it was right from the start.
Yeah.
It was good. I think we're probably going to go back again this year.
Caleb's in my area too.
Oh,
That's
is
why
he?
we rode together.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Okay.
he's just starting out, so.
Tell you what, they moved the floor like you guys moved the floor. Okay, travel. All right. So, okay, Caleb. So that's on the other side of the floor, and traveling from the lead position is kind of a no-no. I would do that as a secondary, and Chris has got that handled, and that's his primary. So be careful. You can watch, but don't overreach. Paul's got a foul. Good job. Good. There you go. Good job, Caleb. Way to stand where you were. I like that. Run down, a little bobble, here we go. Run. Good, Paul, you're working toward the middle of the floor with the ball on that other side. I like it. Okay, excellent. You're in perfect position to see that and sell it. Okay, so wait. Okay, right, no horn. Wow. Got that up there pretty quick. I like to see that again. You'll probably get a good look on the video at that one to see what the guy did. I guess at a little bit higher level, Paul, the player was cut underneath the basket and really put himself at a disadvantage. The chances of him making that basket are pretty slim. If you passed on that, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But now you bailed him out a little bit because I thought it was a horrible shot. And now he gets to go on free throw. Oh, we got two hands underneath again. All right. Somebody else called. All right, that's the second one we called. That's a good switch. Who's he talking about? You better not be talking about the Turner guy. Yeah, nice move, nice job. I hope he's not talking to the Turner kid. Okay, so Caleb, I want you to look at your posture. You look a little hunched over, just a little. Boy, posture's huge. You got a nice physique. Try to stand straight up. Okay. Gotta work. Leads really have to work hard on this end, yeah? Okay. Now what you got? Okay. I probably would have let that. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I can't say you're wrong. I probably would have let that go. You'll look at that on video. That happened with about 15-10 left. Maybe, possibly. obviously. In college, that would have been a block. You couldn't do that in college because of the arc. You know, they want to put the. In fact, didn't they put the arc in Minnesota?
Minnesota is next
Just like next year?
Or no,
No,
last
this year.
they just did, yeah.
This past year they did it. See, and that's just Minnesota could care less about the federation. Let them go. Great hustle, guys. I'm telling you, you guys got the floor covered pretty well. Get to work a little bit lower. All right. Again, work a little bit lower, Chris. Your base is that 28-foot line. So get down and work there. He's got it. All right. All right. Work hard. Work hard. Good job. Don't peek. All right. There you go. Well. Okay, so remember, you want to do a little jog, Chris. So when they're finished, hey, Kaleb. Foul was over here, and he did point. He did say over here. So you got fouls. You have a foul over here, so it's by that 3-foot tick line. So move out a little bit more. These are those 1-foot blocks? No, that looks wider than that, doesn't it?
But even then, he's got it.
Right. You're right.
There's 3 hands up on that top. All 3 of them are topping that something.
All 3 of them?
I even have my hand on that.
Hey, you're not supposed to be over here. Get over there. Idiot. So if that is the case, then I did say as the trail, didn't I? Okay. So walking up the floor isn't going to do it. That's not going to cut it. You got to sell yourself. Little jog while they're bringing the ball up the floor. Walk a little bit, but jog a little bit. Combination of the two. All right. Good no call. Great hustle again. Oh my. Man, they are hot. Wow. Look out.
Missed the set.
You know, those guys have a horn too. So come on over. There you go. Not nice. I was watching the ball that time, so I didn't see if you closed, pinched, and went. You walked over, which I like. Close, pinch, step, pinch down, pinch down. Okay, you got it. Now you have to go. Okay, was what?
When he picked up his dribble at the corner of the free throw line, that's my count.
I wouldn't worry about it up there. Let them worry about the counts up there. Down here, worry about that. You should have been over. We were talking, and that's okay. But the minute the ball gets down here, you've got to be there. Okay, so did I miss a rotation? Paul, I don't know if Thatcher came over, good call. I like it. Yep. Okay, so this time, Kaleb, you called a foul, which I thought was correct. You vacated pretty quickly, and you did not point to the spot out of bounds. So that's key. So let's see what happens. Okay, Paul's got his hand up. That's good. He's good. He was okay, wasn't he? Was he okay? Was he too far back? Man, what's going on over there? Wow. I think he called a player control foul. I'm sorry, Kaleb. I missed that. I think you had a player control foul call. You'll have to see how that looked on video, what your mechanics were. Good call, good pass. That's it. Work in the middle of the floor, just a little bit. Okay. And your 10-second count might be a tad bit too fast. Now there's a rotation. So Paul rotated, Kaleb came down, and Chris, you did not pick up Paul's rotation. So you have to kind of feel that. You gotta take a peek. You missed that rotation. You missed the rotation. As deep as the last player. Okay. Over here. So when they're bringing the ball up the floor on the opposite side from where you're at as the trail, you need to work more onto the floor. Some would say up to half, some would say get up to about, all right, I like that. Hands on his back. I don't disagree with that. Cut the floor into thirds and come up 1/3 lengthwise when the ball's over, coming up by the center, on the center side. In the backcourt. One shot. Are we wrist flicking? There you go. Okay, good. Up. Good job. Okay, don't bail. Hey, Chris, don't bail. So make sure that you know that the ball's not going to go the other way. Make sure you stay. There you go. I like that communication for sure. Good, rotation, good. Close down, pinch, good. Good, there you go, all right. Chris, you picked that up. Good defense, no calls, good job. Watch off ball. Whose ball is that? Now we're in Kaleb's section. Everybody watching off ball? Kaleb, oh, we got a dunk, maybe, no, all right. 1001, 1002. 1001, 2. I think you might be a little bit quick again. The 10-second counts might be a little bit quick on coming up the floor. Again, check it with, when you get the video, check it with a stopwatch or your phone. Good, good. That's a good rotation, good job. Good, Kaleb, you picked that up nicely. Good job. Oh, we got a lot of hands here. This number 4. Okay, we got hands on number 4. Hands pushing, whoops. Oh man. 4's working hard, but he did get a little sloppy on some of those, on some of that possession. Oh wow. Again, Chris, I think you might be closing down okay, but take that one-step pinch. You're walking from outside the lane, one lane line, and then walking all the way across. 1-on-1, okay. When you pass them, tell them to run the clock past the 2 minutes. When you pass them, because it's a blowout. Okay?
Yep.
Nope. Oh. Did he travel? Little, might have. Yep, all right. What do we have there? We had a foul. Yeah, why did you come down?
Huh?
Why did you come down? He switches with... Go ahead, just do it. You guys did a triple switch. Right? He had a foul down.
Whoever's table side's got to go.
Right, he should have stayed.
Yeah.
He wasn't the lead, was he?
No,
He was the center,
He
yeah.
came down.
He came down, that's what I thought.